Is there a part of you that feels your experience of the world flows a little differently? Not in a way that sets you above others, but perhaps in a way that pulls you deeper within. If this resonates, it may simply be that you are awakening to a path of profound awareness, a journey with a purpose that is steadily revealing itself. This path of inner knowing is yours alone. To honor the beginning of this journey, take a moment to affirm your intention. Type in the comments below, "My path unfolds with purpose." Let this serve as a gentle anchor for your awareness. Now, let us explore the signals of this unfolding. Signal 1: meaningful alignments. We can begin with how you perceive the flow of life itself. You may notice profound alignments, moments that feel too connected to be mere chance. For those walking a path of awareness, these resonant events happen with a quiet clarity, inspiring a deep sense of trust in the journey. Imagine you hold a question in your heart, and the answer appears in the form of a conversation you overhear. Or perhaps you see a particular shape in the clouds or the water, and it mirrors a thought you've been holding, confirming your inner feeling. These are not random occurrences. They are reflections of a universe in harmony. When you experience this, it is not the world sending you a message, but your own awareness becoming attuned enough to read the language of interconnectedness. These moments serve as markers, like steady stones in a flowing river, guiding you gently along your way. If you find your life marked by such meaningful alignments, it is a signal of a deepening relationship with the present moment. Signal 2: an expansive heart. The second signal is found in an expansive capacity for empathy. This extends beyond simple sympathy. It is the ability to hold the emotional state of another within your own awareness without being swept away by it. You might enter a space and immediately sense the underlying current of feeling, the unspoken joy or quiet sorrow. This ability can feel intense, as if you are a wide, open field receiving the weather of the world around you. This deep connection is not limited to people. You may feel a powerful kinship with the quiet life of trees, the steady presence of animals, or the silent striving of a plant. But this openness requires skillful navigation. At times, you may need solitude to allow the waters to clear, to distinguish your own feelings from those you have observed. Yet, when cultivated, this empathy becomes a source of profound compassion. It allows you to become a calming presence, a space of understanding in a world that often feels fractured and disconnected. Your ability to connect so deeply becomes a silent offering of healing to everyone you meet. Signal 3: dreams of deep insight. The inner world of dreams becomes a particularly potent source of wisdom. This brings us to our third signal: dreams that carry deep and vivid insight. These are not the chaotic fragments of a restless mind. They are coherent, impactful, and rich with symbolic truth. You may awaken with the distinct feeling of having journeyed somewhere meaningful, holding a clear memory that offers a new perspective on your waking life. These dreams often bring clarity to complex situations. You might dream of navigating a challenging landscape, only to awaken with a newfound understanding of a problem you face. Or you could have a dream conversation that provides the exact insight you were missing. For those on this path, dreams feel less like an escape and more like a return to a deeper source of knowing. The imagery is often symbolic, speaking a universal language. A dream of a vast ocean might reflect a period of deep emotional exploration, while a dream of reaching a mountain summit could signify the integration of a new spiritual awareness. Dreams become a quiet dialogue with the deepest parts of yourself. If your dream world is becoming a source of guidance and clarity, it may be a sign of your expanding inner connection. Signal 4: a clear inner compass. Our fourth signal relates to the cultivation of a profound guidance system within. This is not about communication with external forces. It is the refinement of your own deep intuition. It begins as a quiet sense of knowing, a feeling that you are always connected to a source of inner truth. With time, this intuitive sense clarifies into direct insight. These moments of guidance may arrive in different forms, as a sudden thought that brings perfect clarity, as a feeling in your body that guides you toward or away from a choice, or as a powerful sense of peace that confirms you are on the right path. You learn to trust this inner compass. You understand that while others can offer advice, your most profound guidance comes from the quiet space within. This ability develops with stillness and practice. You may start by asking your inner self for direction, and then patiently observing the subtle responses. As this connection deepens, you can navigate your life with greater trust and wisdom. Those who cultivate this connection often become sources of quiet strength for others, not by giving answers, but by reflecting the wisdom that lies within each person. This inner guidance is a gift you give yourself, a tool to navigate your journey with grace. If this exploration of inner awareness speaks to a truth you feel within you, consider this an invitation to walk this path together. When you subscribe, you join a community of fellow travelers, all dedicated to the art of conscious living. Sharing this video is like lighting a candle for another who may be seeking the same path. Signal 50. Sensitivity to presence. The fifth signal is a heightened sensitivity to the subtle energy of others. This is less about seeing colors or fields of light, and more about a direct perception of another's presence and emotional state. When you meet someone, you may sense their inner world, their calmness, their agitation, their openness. Before a word is spoken, you might notice this as a tangible quality in the air around them. At first, you may have doubted this perception, thinking it was just your imagination. But as you pay more attention, you begin to recognize its accuracy. You sense that a calm and centered person emanates a feeling of peace, while someone in distress carries a tangible heaviness. This is the perception of life energy itself. This sensitivity offers you a deeper way to understand and connect with others. It can be a powerful guide in your interactions, helping you to respond with greater compassion and awareness. However, it also requires you to maintain your own centeredness, especially in dense crowds where many different energies are present. If you find yourself becoming more sensitive to the unspoken presence of others, remember to return to the anchor of your own breath, staying grounded in your own energy. Signal 6. The body as an instrument. Our sixth signal explores the body's role as a mirror for your inner shifts. Those on a path of awareness often notice physical sensations that are directly tied to their state of consciousness. You might feel a distinct warmth spreading through your hands as you hold a compassionate thought. You may feel a gentle vibration or sensation at the center of your brow when you are in a state of deep focus or contemplation. These sensations are not random. They are the physical expression of energy moving and transforming within you. A sudden feeling of coolness running down your spine might accompany a moment of profound insight, while a deep sense of being grounded in your feet may arise during quiet meditation. Your body is communicating its alignment with your inner journey. These experiences are simply your body's natural way of confirming the subtle shifts in your awareness. Listening to these signals can guide you toward practices and environments that support your growth. They are a reminder that your physical self is not separate from your spiritual path, but is a sacred instrument for your journey. Signal 7C. Noticing life's patterns. As we arrive at our seventh signal, we look to the patterns that emerge in your daily attention. You may find yourself noticing repeating number sequences with surprising frequency. Perhaps your gaze is often drawn to the clock at 1:11, or you consistently encounter the sequence 444 on signs or in documents. These moments are not mystical commands from an outside force. They are a reflection of your own mind becoming more attuned to patterns. These sequences serve as gentle alarms or anchors for your awareness. Seeing a recurring number can be a simple prompt from yourself to pause, take a breath, and return to the present moment. They can serve as confirmation when you are contemplating a decision, a quiet nod from your own subconscious. The meaning of these numbers is the meaning you give them. The power is not in the numbers themselves, but in the moment of mindfulness they invite. If you find your attention being drawn to these patterns, Accept it as an invitation to pause and connect more deeply with your own thoughts and the present moment around you. Signal Ace A return to nature. Our eighth and final signal is a profound sense of homecoming when you are in nature. This is a connection that feels ancient and essential. You may find that walking in a forest or sitting by the water restores your energy in a way that nothing else can. The trees, the stones, the flowing water, they do not feel separate from you, but rather like extensions of your own being. In nature, you feel a deep sense of peace and belonging. This bond often comes with an innate understanding of the natural world. Animals may seem unusually calm in your presence, and you might have a natural ability to help plants thrive. Witnessing harm to the natural world may cause you a genuine, physical sense of distress, as it feels like a wound to a part of yourself. This deep bond with the earth is a powerful grounding force. It reminds you of your connection to all of life, anchoring your spiritual growth in the simple, profound truth of your own existence on this planet. Your spiritual practice may naturally draw you outdoors, where the division between self and world dissolves. This connection is a reminder that wisdom is not found only in ancient texts or quiet rooms, but in the living, breathing world that constantly surrounds and supports you. These signals are not a way to measure your progress, but are simply mirrors reflecting the journey you are already on. Experiencing them is an invitation to go deeper. Take a moment to feel which of these mirrors your own life. How might you honor these experiences? How can they help you walk your path with greater purpose and peace? Navigating this journey of awakening is both a profound gift and a genuine challenge. Be patient with your process. Your path is uniquely your own, unlike any other. Trust the wisdom that arises from within. Stay open to the lessons life brings, and know that you are precisely where you need to be. Thank you for sharing this space of contemplation. To make a quiet commitment to your own path of awareness, consider subscribing and joining this community. May your journey be guided by clarity and compassion,